All right, guys. I think I can spare maybe 15, maybe 20 more minutes. I can spare for you guys. Sorry about that. I lost my internet. The internet went down, and you know, the rest was history. So I think I can spare 20 more minutes. Sorry about that. You know, it happens. The internet sometimes goes down. You know, there's nothing I can do about that. It's like Joey says, it's technical difficulties, and it's either a couple of things. It's either my internet or Google, one of the other, you know. Sorry about that. So I think I can spare, I'll do another 25 minutes for you guys, for those of you who didn't get a chance to ask me questions. So I'm going to extend it to 25 minutes so you guys can ask me some more questions, you know, because we lost the feed. So I'll extend it for another 25 minutes for you guys. Okay, here we go. Another 25 minutes. Hey, my drummer boy, gracias. How you doing, man? Q6, I don't know, DB. You know, I would recommend Q6, but the problem is it's still an edge lit, DB. You know, it's still an edge lit TV, and you know, if they didn't have Q8 and Q9, I would have said, go with the Q6, the hell with it. It's a little bit better than KS8000. It has 120 hertz refresh rate. But that edge lit, man, it's just, I can't, man. I just can't recommend, brother. I just can't. And I really don't understand why Samsung did this. Why did they do this? They went edge lit Q6, Q7. It's a little bit better edge lit, but guys, it's still an edge lit. The viewing angle is not going to be that great. It's not FALD. It's not full array local dimming. When you have something that's aggressive local dimming like Q8, and then you got Q9 with loud, I mean, like ridiculously 480 nits. I think last measurement was 480 local dimming zones. I'm sorry. When you got something like Q9 FN, that's ridiculously insane 480 local dimming zones. This is what I heard from somebody. The measurement they took 480 local dimming zones, and then 2000 nits of peak of brightness, and then 100% color accuracy, DCI-P. When you got those ingredients and put together, it's difficult to recommend Q6 and Q7. Save some money, go with a big bang, go with a big dog, go with Thanos, you know, go with the Q9 or Q8. Hey, Karsten Jensen, how you doing, man? Welcome to Livestream. Joseph Phillips says, do you think the Q8 will drop the price in the Black Friday? If they drop the price, don't expect it to drop the price to like $1,500. I think the best you're going to see, it's $1,600. And that's a pretty good price for Q8. I think don't expect them to go any lower than $1,600, guys. It's going to go down to $1,600. Versace boy, no, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Look, I think you're getting a far better deal with the Q8 FN because you don't have to worry about the burn-in. You don't have to worry about something happening to your TV with that technology. It's with the OLED, you know, it's tricky. You know, it's tricky because you don't know, is tomorrow the day when I get that burn in. Is tomorrow's the day when I get the retention on the screen. Is tomorrow is the day when my colors start to shift and show yellow spots all over the white bright levels. Is tomorrow the day? Especially if you didn't get the warranty. With Q8F, and you don't have to worry about that. Plus you get 120 hertz refresh rate. You get a DCI-P, 100% color measurement, spectrum of colors. You get aggressive local dimming zones. And then if you go with the Q9F, and you get over 480 local dimming zones with 2000 nits of peak of brightness. It's ridiculous, you know. So you're not crazy. I don't think you're crazy. You're being just somebody who, you know, doesn't want to babysit television. You know, you don't want to babysit. You don't want to spend money to babysit, you know, television. Oh, is my OLED light too high? Oh my God. No, 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 no. Turn that OLED light. Turn it down. What are you doing? Is my sunlight hitting the panel? Oh my God, the sun is hitting the OLED. It's gonna go bad. keep it away from the sun like some kind of vampire. You know, you got to put it in a certain spot. I don't want to spend money to babysit TV. I want to spend money so I don't have to worry about it. The guy who buys the Bugatti, he wants to make sure that thing runs super perfect smooth. Why? Because you spend $1.2 million on it. I mean, where's the point of you spending money on something where you have to babysit? Doesn't make any sense. And I don't know how the hell OLED, how the hell LG can even have the balls to sell something that has issues, that has problems. And they know pretty damn well in South Korea and LG Labs, and even Sony freaking knows that you cannot fix that problem. You can't freaking fix it because of that organic technology, the way it is. It's just the way it is, guys. I don't care what anybody says. That's the way it is. All right, let's go with the next question. Am I going to game today? I don't know. Maybe. I might do some some Battle Royale Black Ops. I still call it PUBG Black Ops. All right, so we got maybe, 20 more minutes. Do you plan on selling any of your older TVs anytime soon? I don't know. I might sell Samsung KS8000. I might sell that, and I also might sell Sony X900E. Some other TVs that I have. But I'm also thinking about saving some of those televisions for giveaway. I'm thinking about doing that as well when we reach 100,000 subscribers and whatnot. I'm also thinking about doing a giveaway with the projectors, to give some 4K projectors and whatnot. Thinking about doing that when I hit 100K. I mean, I got a lot of different plans put in place, but you never know how these things are gonna develop, how stuff gonna evolve, how everything's gonna transition. Because I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't know where I'm gonna be a year from now, 2 years from now. I mean, it's kind of it's hard to tell these days. Everything's so unpredictable. But yeah, I mean, definitely I am thinking about that as well. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, you got some more questions? Oh, hold on. Joseph Phillips says 65-inch or 55-inch for Q8. Well, 65-inch, it's a bigger TV. So if you live in a big living room, then I say go with a 65-inch. But remember, 65-inch, the uniformity is not going to be that great on 65 in comparison to 55. But you're still going to have a great picture quality no matter what. It's still a Q8 FN. But I still believe if you're going to go with 65-inch, you're better off the Q9 FN. Because you're going to pay that high price anyway. I think you're better off with Q9 FN with 65-inch, because 65-inch Q9 FN has the over 480 local, close to 500 local dimming zones on top of 2000 nits peak of brightness, and has all of these bells and whistles that the Q8 has, just a little bit better. So I think you'd be better off with 65-inch Q9 FN. Honestly, I think you're gonna appreciate Q9 FN with 65-inch, because the viewing angles, man, on that TV, uniformity is going to be much better due to the higher local aggressive dimming zones, and then that peak brightness. So the only thing you have to worry about Q9 FN is the one connect box. It's very big, dude. Like, you have to find a way to put it somewhere underneath. Figure out the way where you're going to put it. It's as big as Oppo. You guys know how big the Oppo 4K player is. It's like as big as that. And that TV, it's very heavy. So when you do get that TV, you're going to need some people to help you out. Unbox that TV, set it up. That thing, it's heavy. I mean, it's heavy. I just want you guys to know. It's a heavy, especially 65-inch. When you put that one connect box and that panel, that TV with these legs, with the stands, very unique stands that it has. That TV is heavy. Let's see what else we got. Wayne Thomas says, looks like all set. Just ordered the Q8 FN 75-inch to replace my projector. Well, so-called 4K. Well, there you go, Wayne. I think you made a good choice, bro. You're gonna have much better picture quality. You know, you don't have to worry about with the projectors. You have to worry about replacing the lamp, how long the lamp's gonna last you. You have to change this. You have to change a filter. You have to worry about the rainbow effect. It's just too much hassle. You know what I mean, with the projectors. And then it's a 4K pixel shifter. It's not like a true native 4K. You know what I mean? With this one, you're getting the best possible 4K experience. If you have seen the video I did yesterday on the Infinity War Avengers, and you see how beautiful that looks, it's just you're gonna appreciate that TV. You're gonna love playing games on it. 120 hertz refresh rate, low input lag. You got a 1600 nits peak of brightness. You got very aggressive local dimming zones, meaning the viewing angle will be really great from each side you're watching it. You're really not going to be disappointed, man. You're going to love it, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I really haven't found any problems yet. If there was something wrong with the TV, this is my, what, 7th day since me having the Q8 FN. If there was something wrong with the TV, and if there was something I didn't like, I'd be the first one to tell you, okay, this is garbage, you know, stay away from this. It's not good. I don't really recommend this. You know, this is really a bad problem. I would have addressed that issue. And I would have addressed that issue because that's me being honest about it. Hey, look, guys, there's a problem here. We have an issue here with this. But I haven't encountered that. I haven't really bumped into that problem yet. What else we got? Expert Joy says, do you use Amazon Echo or Google Home or Google Home to control your smart lights? Not really. I don't like Alexa. I don't really like her because you know, I don't want, because I heard some rumors and stories. Hackers are trying to hack into it to go into your account when you order stuff, when you control stuff. They can find your location, who you are, trace your bank accounts and whatnot. There's a lot of horror stories with the Amazon Alexa. I have totally unplugged her. She has been destroyed, disconnected. Sorry, Alexa. I had to destroy you. You gave me no choice. And then the privacy issues, and like Amazon's working with NSA, and they're listening to the people and their conversations and all kinds of nonsense, dude. I mean, I don't want that crap. I don't need it. I'm not too lazy to turn my own lights on and use the remote control. I'm not lazy. I'm just going to do it myself. But nah, I don't like it, dude. I'm not a huge fan of that shit. You know, I just don't like people collecting my info and then using that info to make me look bad or whatever. People can actually use your info, collect your data, and then make you look bad. Advertise you falsely, say you're this, you're that. Okay, so the hell with that shit. Not me. Will Patriots win tonight against Chiefs? Are they playing against Chiefs? Yeah. They better win because you got Brady, man. You got Brady and Gronkowski and Brady, man. When you put these two, Gronkowski, it's like the magnet wide receiver. He just, as soon as the Brady throws that ball, Gronkowski's going to pick it up. That's it. And he's going to make some yards, and he's going to score a touchdown. I'm pretty sure they will. Here's what I'm thinking. It's going to be 38-17. 38-17 tonight. That's my scoreboard. I should bet. I should put my money where my mouth is. 38-17. That's what I'm guessing. Versace boy, how about picture quality for 1080i on Q8 FN? I have tested. I watched CNN. I watched ESPN and some other programs like Sci-Fi Channel. They're not. First of all, guys, it's really important to understand. I know the Comcast is advertising their channels to be HD. They're not true HD. They're not true 1080p. They are 1080i interlace, and some broadcasts are 720p. So what you're getting on the Comcast, it's 1080i and then 720p. But even with 1080i interlace, even though it's not, you know, pixel, by pixel. It's interlaced. It still looks good. It still looks good. But when you get close to it, if you're watching it from afar, it looks good. But when you get close to the TV, you can tell that there's a lot of noise here. It's not good. It looks crappy. Listen, it's a shame. Comcast, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's almost 2019. It's almost, we got a couple more months. It's almost 2019. What are you doing, Comcast? What are you doing? I mean, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. I think they are. I mean, they're gigantic. You're having a hard time getting a 4K signal. You're having a hard time getting a true 1080p signal. I mean, come on. They should be able to utilize a much better signals, man. Come on. I'm just saying. I mean, I think in United Kingdom, Sky Networks, they're way ahead of us. In Germany, they're way ahead of us, dude. The RTL, they're running 4K. All of their programs are in 4K. They're way ahead of us, dude. Everybody's way ahead of us here in the United States. I mean, Jesus Christ. With the trains and everything, it's like, what the hell? Because we spend so much money on the military, you know. God damn. We got enough military to blow up this entire planet to smithereens. That's how much military we have. That's how powerful we are. We spend so much money on that crap. Anyway. No Hero says, what's your background in visual audio? You know a lot about 4K HDR and TV. I'm curious. 12 days till RDR. In visual audio, well, you know, audio department, it's something that's not like my main thing. I think the best guy to go for, I mean, I know about home theater and audio. I know how it works, but it's not my main caviar. I think the guy you want to go and see would be Technodad. I think Technodad, he's into audio. As you know, he does DJing, music. He is specifically specialized in audio department, mainly in audio, because he has the equipment, he has the studio, and he does all these different concerts and weddings and whatnot. So when it comes to the audio, like Technodad is that guy. I mean, when it comes to audio, he's the best guy to go to. He's got some really kick-ass audio systems, receivers, equipments, and he can really help you with audio better than anybody. And he's been doing this since they want to go to for the audio department. Absolutely. There you go. Thank you, Expert Joy. Appreciate it. I mean, I know Technodad a little bit. You know, we spoke to each other. I mean, I don't know him that well, but I know him a little bit. So I'll give the guy a shout out. So he's 27,000 strong. I'm proud of him, the way he has come up on the YouTube. And when it comes to audio department, surround sound, even the music department, like audio department, like he's the guy to go to. You know, he just knows the audio really well. Another guy for audio, if you guys are musicians, it's Elric. But mainly Elric, it's focused, Tech of Tomorrow, he's focused on the graphics cards and PC. But he also knows a lot about the music. You know, he's a musician, he plays the guitar, he sings. So he can help you out with that stuff as well. All right, what else we got? I'm giving a shout outs today to a lot of people. Love listening to Al Pacino. Hey, come on. Come on. Hooah. Listen, brother. Yeah, me and you are sitting here like two regular guys. But if I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it. If this is between you and some poor bastard whose widow you're gonna turn into, what, something like that, I don't know. He was like, brother, you are going down. That was from the Heat. I fucked it up, man. The line was much better said, you know. All right. 3817. If you're wrong, I get to buy your Sony X900E at the big discount. Sure. I'll sell it to you, Joe. For sure, man. Absolutely, man. We'll keep in touch. I'll pay for the shipping and handling. You don't have to worry about it, bro. What else we got? Let's see. Apex Production, Al Pacino. Hooah! I'll come here with a flamethrower. Yeah, he's good, man. Al Pacino's a legend. You know, and then let's not forget, man, the what's his name? The legend, the old-time legend, man. Oh my God! I should Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando is another. I mean, it's the old-time legend, you know. Come to my place here. You disrespected me. And you know you want my respect. I want to give you my respect, but you come in here and say all these things to me, but I don't know. I don't know. It's talk to my concierge over here and see what he says. Anyway. All right, guys. What else? What other questions do you have? What other questions you guys have? Yeah, Marlon Brando, man. I usually put something like an apple or something in my, like a small little apple. I put it like a piece of an apple in my mouth, and I go like, oh, so I'll talk to him about this. Michael's a good kid, but he's involved with these people. I don't like it. Oh, man, this is drug addicts, and it's not what we're about. This thing of ours is not what we're about. Hey, how you doing? You're funny fool. How you doing, man? The showdown. Yeah, Marlon Brando's a legend. Look, he's got to be one of my all-time favorite, dude. I just, not only did I love him as an actor, that it was a great masterpiece of an actor, but as a person, dude, you know, he was just like larger than life as a person. How honest he was. There was no BS with the guy. He was a straight shooter guy. He will just tell you exactly what's on his mind. He doesn't care if you like it or not. And I just, man, I think we're missing that these days. We're missing Marlon Brando's. Somebody needs to find the Marlon Brando DNA, and they need to, clone him. They need to make more Marlon Brandos, man. And we're missing Marlon Brandos in the world, dude. Lost the internet again. Did I lose the internet? No, I didn't. I got it. All right, which is the best console for 4K HDR TV? PlayStation 4 Pro or Xbox One X? Oh, Xbox One X. Listen, even the Black Ops 4 yesterday, I was playing Black Ops 4, and it was just like, yeah, there's an obvious difference. It's sharper, guys. It's just sharper. I was playing a Battle Royale, well, a big, gigantic map. And you can tell right away, man, it's just a much sharper image. Because you guys have to remember, what makes an image sharper, it's a higher pixel density. If you can only output 1440p, then you're limited to a certain detail. When you can output 1800p or 1900p, you got a much higher pixel density. So therefore, you got a much better detail. So therefore, the Xbox One X will look sharper. This is the same thing that's going to happen, guys, a week from now, October 26th, with Red Dead Redemption 2. With Red Dead Redemption 2, you're going to have a much higher, sharper detail on the X version of the Red Dead Redemption 2. Digital Foundry will tell you that. And I can tell you that right now. Why? Because I know what PlayStation 4 Pro is capable, and I know what the Xbox One X is capable. This is looking at it from a technical point of view. And of course, the Rockstar is going to utilize the Xbox One X horsepower to render it a higher 1900p dynamic resolution, meaning you're going to have a really good sharp image, man. Near 4K sharp, vivid image. And then you add HDR with a really good TV. So, of course, the Xbox One X version is going to look the best version that there is at the time. Now, once next year they release the PC version, then the PC version will destroy both Xbox One X and PlayStation 4. When the PC comes out with a bunch of moddings and whatnot, with the PC you'll be able to do 8K, 12K, whatever. You know, the PC version is going to be the ultimate version. But currently, right now, a week from now, October 26th, the X version is going to be the sharper, the best version to go with. As it should. Yeah, the Pro, look, man, but you have to remember, the Pro was released way before X. And they put out some cool games, you know. There was some cool stuff that they were doing, you know. They utilized the PlayStation VR really good. The checkerboard in some games was pretty good too, you know. It has this, and it was $400. You know, I can't really complain, guys. I can't complain about PlayStation 4 Pro. The price was right, and at the time, the checkerboarding, the dynamic resolution, the HDR was pretty cool. At the time of 2016, so I can't complain, really. Honestly, I have nothing bad to say about PlayStation 4 Pro. It was good. I still love it. But of course, Xbox One X is the new king, and it's more powerful. There's no ways about that. It's just the way it is. Let's see what else we got. Julian Williams says, hold on. X, it's amazing. Yes. Mr. Streeters. Quincy Jones said that about him. Yeah, I mean, Marlon Brando was just was the great legend, and we need more people like him. People like him who are not afraid to say what's on their mind, who tell you exactly the way it is. That's what I like about Marlon Brando. He doesn't belong to any side. He's not on the red. He's not on the blue. He's just himself, and he's gonna tell it to you like it is. And I like that. I love that shit. We need more of that. I'm tired of these people wearing different freaking hats, dividing each other into different sections and zones. That's not how you become great, man. That's how you separate yourself to a lower level. Anyway, we need legends like him, dude. We got to go back and look at these legends and say, hey, dude, what we're doing today is wrong. Well, look at these legends. Look at legends like Muhammad Ali. Look at legends like Marlon Brando. I mean, geez, there's so much we can learn from history, man. But we're not learning anything from history. We're going backwards. It's like Depeche Mode says, we're going backwards, and it's not good. Anyway, let's continue. Hanleyman, actually, Microsoft says RD2 will be native 4K. Hanleyman, even better, dude. If they can, listen, if Rockstar can do that, holy mother of God. Holy mother of God. I can't, now, see, I can't wait. Can it be October 26th tomorrow? I can't wait now. Let's see. Julian Williams. Oh, hold on. Irfan Ifu says, I played Spider-Man on my Pro and it still looks amazing. Yeah, I'm impressed with what exclusives and PlayStation 4 Pro, what they've done with Spider-Man, God of War. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I'm pretty impressed with what they've done. Even the Uncharted. I'm impressed. So I have like nothing bad to say about PlayStation 4 Pro. It's a pretty outstanding console. For how many years now? 2 years, 2.5 years. By the way, the anniversary for the Project Scorpio Edition Xbox One X, it's coming up soon in November. Yeah, even Metal Gear looks great upscale to the X. Let's see what else we got. Jonathan Taylor, why do you have so many different settings videos for Sony X900? I'm confused which one is the best. Because I'm trying to find that if you will, sweet spot. I was trying to find that sweet spot that people can appreciate, you know. And getting a sweet spot to make something universal is really difficult because you have to think about, you know, the environment. Where are the people going to be watching this TV? Is it going to be in a dimmed room? Is it going to be in a bright room? Is it going to be here? Is it going to be there? Are they going to be watching movies, playing games, watching scrambled digital cable? So it's kind of difficult to find that sweet spot. So basically what I was doing, I was experimenting and trying different things. You know, I think my last video I did on the X900E was the one that I did with the Expert One Color. Expert One Color. That one I did with Infinity War. It's the best calibration that I can give you guys. The latest video that I did, the last video I did for Sony X900E. See what else we got. But honestly, there will be... you're welcome. But honestly, there will be no much difference unless you use a zoom in the game. This is true too. I want to say this as well. What Hanley Man just pointed out here, it's something that Digital Foundry, how dare you? You will not acknowledge this. Richard, you should acknowledge this. Come on, Richard. Come on, mate. You should acknowledge this. I love Richard. I love Digital Foundry, but they should acknowledge this. Is this a big deal? Some of these graphical differences, like the foliage, the tessellation, are the people going to notice that sitting afar from 7 feet away? Are they going to see that difference? And honest answer is they won't. Regular Joes, regular Marys, regular everybody's, whatever out there, they will not see that difference sitting 7 feet away, 6 feet, 7.5 to 8 feet away. They will not see that difference. The only way you're going to see the difference is if I take my video capture card and then I zoom in and I show you when I turn tessellation off, when I turn it back on, how much do you see? How much do you lose? So you only see that when you are like zooming it in to see that difference. However, having said that, that's graphical department. But when it comes to resolution, the pixel by pixel, you can see a difference. I can tell a difference between QHD and native 4K. I can easily tell a difference. But graphically, it's kind of hard. But visually, in terms of resolution, I can tell higher pixels, better detail. Lower pixels, lower, softer detail. But again, how much is that going to be a big deal for you? I mean, you're still upscaling, even if it's, let's say, if Red Dead Redemption, it's at 1440p checkerboard, 30 frames per second, upscale to 4K. You're still going to get the upscale to 4K. It's going to look nice. You're still going to get HDR. But it's going to look sharper on the Xbox. That's the thing, All right, let's see what else we got. Julian Williams. Okay, we got Apex Production Z. Sony has a marketing deal with the Rockstar. That's why including timed exclusive DLC 30 days. Yes, Sony has exclusive deal with the Activision and the Rockstar. With the Activision Black Ops 4, you're going to get those DLCs first before Xbox gets it and before PC gets it. Please do keep in mind the PC version of the Black Ops 4, it's on the Blizzard Battle.net. Okay, you cannot find Black Ops 4 on the Steam, and a lot of people are upset about that. A lot of PC elitists are upset that Fallout 76 is not coming on PC and the Black Ops 4 it's on the Battle.net, but it is what it is. What else we got? Julian Williams, Belkin HDMI 2.1 makes any difference with input lag? You forgot to answer my question. The input lag will be much lower with the Belkin HDMI 2.1 ultra high-speed cable because you're transferring the data faster and quicker than you are, let's say, on like a regular HDMI cable. But it also depends on your TV, guys. Depends on the processing power that your TV has. It also depends on are you using a really good game mode. It just so happens that the Samsung has on Q8 and Q9 a really outstanding game mode built in, and it's really good, like really low input lag, especially when you go to 1440p 120 hertz refresh rate. I mean, I was playing Black Ops yesterday, and I think I left it on my forums what I said. It's a game changer to have a 120 hertz on the Q8, and I was blown away by the Q8, and I'm just like, wow, dude. I mean, I'll do a video with a 60 FPS a camera. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna show you guys, and you'll see me playing it. It's just better. I mean, I was making more points. I was getting more kills. I was, moving up, ranking up on the Black Ops because I was getting a much better performance. I was able to do what I needed to do to achieve. When I moved to 4K on the Black Ops, I've noticed the lag. I'm not getting very good steady shot. I'm missing my shots, but I'm getting a better picture quality. So if you're going to play Black Ops, play it on 120 hertz refresh rate. Guaranteed. Go with the X version, dude. 120 hertz refresh rate. I mean, you should buy the Xbox One X just for the 120 hertz refresh rate. It is a game changer, guys. It is a game changer. And I also heard you'll be able to use a mouse and keyboard with the new update that's coming up. So you can use mouse and keyboard. So that's going to be awesome, dude. I love what Phil Spencer's doing. I love that Phil Spencer's giving me the options I love that Phil Spencer's giving me cross-platform for me to take my game with me and play whatever I want to play it. I love that he's doing this, dude. I love what he has done with the. I have nothing bad to say about Phil Spencer, dude. I like what he has done, dude. Outstanding job, dude, with Phil Spencer. Anyway, what else we got? Jonathan Taylor says, you thought about starting your own podcast. So do you have any podcasts you recommend for movie 4K reviews? Honestly, there's Twit, TWIIT, Twit. These guys are professional calibrators. They're the ones I would listen to. You can get them on Stitcher. Have I thought about doing a podcast? I don't know, dude. People have been telling me, dude, why don't you do a podcast? Even Brian Redband, the guy who used to work for Joe Rogan, I know him a little bit, Brian Redband. And he said to me, dude, why don't you do a podcast? Like, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I might. I don't know, dude. I'll think about it. I might do it. And he said, it's so easy. You can do a podcast anywhere, dude. You could be on the road. Everybody's doing it, man. It's so easy. You put it out there on the iTunes, on Stitcher, or whatever, dude. Link it up to your YouTube channel. It's a great way for you to promote your YouTube channel, to get more people to watch your YouTube channel. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I said, I'll think about it, man. You know, so I don't know. I might think about it. See what else we got. Gamer for Life. Does the FreeSync matter? Oh, it matters. I tried the FreeSync. Here's the deal. I wanted to do a video on the FreeSync, but when I turn the FreeSync, the screen flickers because of the refresh rate. The screen flickers, and it's hard for me to do a video with a camera lens because the screen will flicker when you turn on the FreeSync. I mean, you don't see it with your own eyes, but the camera lens will depict that flicker, that refresh rate, you know, on the FreeSync, especially when you select Ultimate FreeSync. But you'll just have to trust me that it's a game changer. It is a game changer, man. Having that FreeSync, it is a game changer, dude. Especially on the Black Ops and the Battlefield. This Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a live stream. I will do everything on 120 hertz FreeSync. You will see what a game changer that is, dude. Especially in the Battlefield 5. And then, of course, Black Ops. Even on the World War II Call of Duty, man, you're going to appreciate that 120 hertz refresh rate. Even on Doom, you will appreciate 120 hertz with FreeSync. You will appreciate that, man. It's like night and day. But remember, it has to be 1440p. You cannot do FreeSync with 4K. I want people to understand this. You have to lower the resolution. So it's got to be... Remember, you want that FreeSync because of a performance. And if you want performance, that's it. For games like Black Ops, Battlefield, you're going to need that. You're going to want that performance. You don't have time to be looking at the scenery. Oh, look at this. No. You got to survive. Especially when you're playing a Battle Royale. You got to survive because you want to make sure that you're the last man standing and you can get to the chopper and, you know, win. Let's see what else we got. Julian Williams, Samsung Q8, best TV all around for 4K Asia gaming. Yeah, Julian Williams, yeah, easily. I can easily say that. 7 days I have the TV now. There will be an official review coming up on November before Thanksgiving. But yes, yeah, the best gaming TV. Q8, Q9, the best gaming TV. No question about it. I can easily say that it's the best. And I'm sure Cedric from Artings will tell you that. Digital Foundry will tell you that. Digital Trends, AV Forums will tell you that. You want gaming? This is it. Got to go with Samsung Q8, Q9. It's the way it is. You know. And it's not just me saying this. There's a lot of people saying this. You know. See what else we got. Jonathan Taylor. You still recommend Apple TV 4K even over actual 4K player? If you're streaming, I would only recommend Apple TV 4K as your secondary 4K device. Your primary 4K should be 4K UHD Blu-ray player. Physical media disc. Physical media disc is my primary source of movies. Why? Well, if there's some zombie outbreak tomorrow, if there's some kind of, like, I don't know, you know, fallout, meltdown, or whatever. When I'm in the bunker with the generator or the solar energy or whatever, I'm going to be able to watch my 4K movies. All of my 280 4K movies on that Oppo 4K player in a bunker. And I'll be able to watch it. Apple TV, it's a streaming device. It's required to be online to use it, meaning it's a online streaming device. So therefore, you got to keep that in mind. Okay. And your Apple TV 4K is your secondary 4K device. It's not your primary. Your primary, it's your physical media disc. As I just point out for those various reasons. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the zombie outbreaks tomorrow. I don't know, whatever. But guess what? Doesn't matter. Walking that scenario, you're in the bunker. Guess what? You get to watch Infinity War. You know, enjoy yourself. Get your mind at ease while you're dealing with the apocalypse. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Thank you. Hey, Alfonso. Hey, Mr4K, can you do NBA 2K comparison? Actually, I'm going to try NBA 2K 18 on my, Q8FN. I'm going to try some FIFA. You know, there's a bunch of games I need to test. I forgot to test FIFA 19. I forgot to test Madden. There's a bunch of stuff I got to do. You know, you got to remember, I just got this TV on Monday. It's my 7th day. But all these videos will be coming, guys. All of that stuff will be coming. The comparison on TCL versus Samsung Q8FN. I'm working on that. Probably the video will be done by tomorrow. I'm going to work on that. And I'll talk about some key differences and how both televisions are really good, unique televisions, but they're different. They're different in price, obviously, but they're both excellent, excellent choices. How much is better Q8FN than 55R617? Actually, Perry Ghost, I will have that video tomorrow for you. So all your answers will be answered tomorrow. All of your questions will be answered tomorrow on that. Henley Man, I'm more concerned with the bending on the OLED than the burn-in. Well, the bending, it'll take a while. That bending will take a while. Depends on how you take care of the TV. I mean, Mr. Struders will tell you he's very surgical. He's babysitting that TV really well. My other friend, Mario Looney, he's also very surgical about the way he treats his TV, his OLED TV. So it depends on I would recommend you to not blast the OLED light. If you don't want that bending, move that OLED light down. Move that OLED light to like 73%. Don't crank up that OLED light, man. A lot of people are making mistakes. When they buy OLED, they use the OLED light. They go all the way high. Dude, you're not buying OLED for the peak brightness. You're buying OLED for the viewing angle and watching in the dark rooms. Okay, that's the purpose of you getting the OLED. All right, if you want to blast peak brightness, then go with the Samsung, okay? Go with the QLED. When you're buying an OLED, you're going to be watching it in a dark room. So you move that OLED light down to 73%. Move it down. I did it on my C7. I did it on my C7. I did it on my B6. And I did it on my C6. By the way, I loved C6. My only thing I regret is getting rid of my C6. I love the 3D on that TV. You guys don't understand how beautiful 3D was on that TV. It's probably the best 3D, the best 3D TV I have ever owned. That C6. And that slight curvature was perfect. I love that, man. That TV was so good, man. I regret getting rid of C6. I mean, Mr. Struders will tell you. He knows how much I love the C6. You know. See what else. Yeah, Mr. Struders, man. Hanley, man, when it comes to OLED, Mr. Struders, you need to check his channel. Guys, check the Mr. Struders. If you're into OLED, Mr. Struders is the channel. Like, he is going to help you out with the OLED. Give you some tips. A lot of tips, for that matter. So check out Mr. Struders. Yeah, sorry that you had to go through that. Unfortunately, you know, it depends on the UPS, FedEx, you know. The shipping, it's something, you know, you always take a, here's the thing, you always take a risk when you order TVs through shipping. Because you don't know how they're going to take care of that TV. Are they going to bounce it? Are they going to kick it? Are they going to slam it down? The best thing to do is walk into a store and buy a TV. And then you bring your truck and you take care of that TV. You put it in nice and slow and you drive it home. When you're getting that TV shipped and delivered, you don't know where that thing's going to be bouncing off, what they're going to be doing. They might be sitting on it. They might be eating food on it. They might be dancing on it. You don't know, dude. There's all kinds of weird people out there, dude. Some kind of weirdos, man. Yeah. They're all working for... Look, there's always going to be some bad apples, dude. There's some people out there and they don't give a shit and whatever. You know. Oh, I see. That's why. I guess you had no choice. People ask me why did I get this one shipped. The reason I got this one because Samsung offered me a really good deal. And I couldn't refuse, you know, $1,600. Actually, it was $1,588 plus tax, $1,600. And they told me it's like a one-time offer. They're going to give me this deal. And I said, okay. But I want you guys to know I'm not sponsored by them. It's just they offered me this deal and said, we want to offer you this deal. It's a one-time deal. It expires this week. So, this is, I mean, expired on Monday. You want to take that, you know, opportunity. Here's your opportunity. And I just couldn't say no. It was a really good deal, you know. The original price tag was $2,300 on that Q8FN, man. Even for the 55-inch, it was still expensive, man. Okay, people keep forgetting. And the original price tag for Q9FN is $3,800, close to $4,000. Those are very expensive TVs, man. You know. Yeah, man. I don't know if they're gonna drop that deal again. If they're gonna do that again. They gave me a certain code to use that coupon to lower it down to that price. I don't know why they did that. You know, again, guys, I'm not sponsored by Samsung. I know some people are going to say, oh, you're not telling us there's more to the story, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they contacted you. Well, they did contact me, but they gave me the certain coupon. There was no partnership or there was no disclosure agreement or something that I have to sign. There was not, I mean, I'm not sponsored by them. Okay, guys? They wanted to help me out. Gave me a discount, said, okay, you got this till Monday. Make a choice. And I did it on September 28th. I ordered it, and there you go. So, but I know people are going to take this out of the context and say, you see, Mr4K is sponsored by Samsung now. If I was sponsored by them, I would have to talk about them. I would have to do a little intro about the Samsung QLED TVs, the brightest TVs. Go check them out down. Put in the code Mr4K QLED, and you'll get whatever, 25% off or some shit like that. But I'm not, you know. Okay. See what else we got. Crucifields has a Samsung Q9 55 Q8FN for $69. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Expert Joey, buy it. That's still a good deal. That's a pretty good deal. For $1,700, that's a pretty good deal, man. Buy it. But you want to wait for me to sell you that 900E. Okay, I got you. What else we got? I don't know how to use the 120 hertz. I don't get it. I don't know, man. See, I'm not familiar with the B8 or B7. I'm not familiar how they do that. All I know is this. All you have to do is go to the Xbox One X, go to the video output, and select the resolution to 1440p, and change your refresh rate to 120 hertz. If it doesn't show up automatically on your TV, on your Xbox, that you can take that option, that means that your TV doesn't support 120 hertz. It means they lied to you. It doesn't support a true 120 hertz refresh rate. So OLED lied to you. LG lied. LG has lied to you. Okay, so then you can only do 1080p 120 hertz. I guess you're limited to 1080p. You cannot do 1440p. On Samsung, you can do 1440p. So you're only stuck with 1080p. while the Samsung is giving you a whooping 1440p with a FreeSync. All right, guys, I got a couple more minutes for a couple more questions. All right, I extended this a little bit longer for you guys, so that way you guys can ask me some more questions. So yeah, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, 4 more questions. I'll go for the 4 more questions. Thank you, Expert Joya. Okay, so we got 4 more questions. You guys can ask. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time, just a tiny little bit more time. Hey, Legenda, how you doing? Dyson 1. This is my friend from Bosnia, or somewhere out there from Balkans region. Veliki pozdrav, Legendo. I tebi isto, Legendo. Veliki pozdrav. And I'm not Khabib. You know, I'm not from a Khabib country. I'm from, people mix me up and say, oh, you're from a Khabib country. No, dude, I'm from Bosnia, man. Next to Croatia, right across to Italy, you know. Next to Austria. I'm where the Alexander the Great walked. Alexander the Great with his big elephant walked through from Macedonia, okay? Nema rečemo, hvala i tebi isto. 4K is wearing a Samsung t-shirt right now. I know. Oh my God, you guys can't see it. Sponsored by Samsung. Samsung is the best, forget the rest. That's it, man. Hooah! Samsung is the best, forget the rest. You work with the Bosnians, one crazy bastard. Yeah, we can be short-tempered and but we're pretty cool, man. You know, we haven't done nothing crazy. Have you ever seen anything on the news? Bosnian did this, Bosnian did that. No, you never hear about that shit. You know, we're not that. Well, I mean, we're crazy, but we know the line. We can draw the line. We're smart. We're smart, but we're shady sometimes. I know my people, man. I know how shady we can be, dude. Tell me about it. Now, Bosnians are cool people, man. They're tough son of a bitches, okay? They were able to withstand the 3rd largest army back in Yugoslavia when Milosevic was doing that ethnic cleansing, that war criminal. We were able to withstand their forces for 5 years, for 5 freaking years. That shows you how tough we are. Good luck. You know, we not be like big in like, we're not like a big population, but very, very tough as nail. Small, little population. And everyone should fear that, you know, because I know my people and I know how like tough they are. Tough as fucking nails. Okay, let's see what else we got. Thank you, B-Man. I appreciate it. Would you recommend 930E for online gaming, even though the input lag's higher than the Q8FN? Hey, the mobs, how you doing? 930E is great, but only if you can get 930E for like 1300, like used 1300, 1400. Because if you're stepping at 1500, here's the deal. And I don't mean to sound like a salesman, but I'm giving you some advice. If you're going to be paying close to 1500 for 930E, then you're better off just going with the Q8FN. You're going to get the same peak brightness, you're going to get much better color accuracy, and at the same time you're getting 120 Hz refresh rate. Now, the only thing that's missing is Dolby Vision. How important is that Dolby Vision to you? That's something you have to decide for yourself. I cannot help you with that. Samsung is doing their own thing called HDR+. But you got to remember what you're paying. If you are already in the 1500 ballpark price, then you should consider, hey, I can get, you know, Q8FN 55-inch, man. Save some extra more cash, and that's it. Wait for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatever they have going on. You know, this next month, it's holidays are just around the corner, dude. We're almost in the holiday season, so these prices will be coming down. You got to keep an eye on that, keep track on that stuff, okay? So it's tough for me to tell, but I would say if you can find it cheap for like $1,300, go for it. You know, but if you're gonna be paying $1,600, $1,500 for 930E, dude, go with the Q8FN. It's just gonna be a much better deal for the gaming, because you want gaming, right? Well, guess what? Q8FN is gonna give you that FreeSync. It's gonna give you that 120 Hz, 1440p, and very good game mode, where you can manually adjust your gaming experience, which I have to do a video on that to show you how that works, okay? So, yeah, I mean, that's just me. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing, guys? What's up, man? I do have a great 4K radio voice. I know, dude, I do, man. People always ask me, dude, why don't you do a radio? Why don't you do a podcast? It's like, I thought about it, you know. A lot of people said to me, you got to do a podcast. Even Brian says, like, you got to do a podcast, man. I said, I'll think about it, man. I might, you know, we'll see. You know, I can never say never. I always say one thing for sure. I always tell people, I can't never say never, because you never know. You don't know, man. I don't know what I might do. A year from now, 2 years from now, you don't know. But thank you, I appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I did help out when I was going to video production. I was helping out the radio station. It was a Clear Channel Radio. I forgot which station it was, and I was just there as like an intern, helping out with the cable management and stuff like that. I did that for a little bit, hooking up the microphones and stuff like that, adjusting the sound and equalization of the sound, the frequency and everything, to make sure that everything is at the certain decibel levels. Like, it has to be balanced. So I did that for a little while with the professionals. There was a professional there with me. I was an intern. I was just there. He was showing me what to do. And I did it for a little while. And I did a couple of commercials for, what the hell was it? It was something to do with the college campuses in SUNY Plattsburgh. SUNY Plattsburgh College. It was just some kind of advertisement we're doing for, like, what the hell was it? Some kind of participation games that they were doing, sponsorship. I can't remember exactly what it was. This is back in 1996. I think it was 1996, 1996. It was a long time ago, you know. So I did that for a little bit, and I did some, you know, voice, you know, come over here and come check us out, and we'll be right back, you know, something like that. Also, make sure you check on that VIP selection, something like that. I had to read the stuff. Stuff was read to me. I have to read it, and then we have to do it a couple more times. And the guy comes and says, "Okay, do a little bit lower voice and do it again. Read it again. Read it again." And then I did that for a little bit. I get paid like $150 and whatever. Anyway. That was a long time. Dude, man, that's like 1996. I was like a young punk. 1996. My voice was different back then. It was like 1996, a long time ago, man. All right, guys. You guys know what the Plattsburgh is. Plattsburgh is upstate New York. It's right next to the border of Canada, Quebec. So I was in SUNY Plattsburgh, you know, University. You guys can look it up on Google, SUNY Plattsburgh University. Okay. Okay, we got a couple of more questions. If you guys want to ask me, go ahead. Couple of more questions. Come on, Colonel. Argon. Where's David Hayter? David Hayter should be here, not me. Why isn't David Hayter here? Always has to be me. All right, guys, what questions you have? All right. No, it can't be. The love blooms on the battlefield all the time. What's good 1440p monitor? All right, Gamer for Life asks, what's the good 1440p monitor? 1440p monitor, I would say go with the Dell, 144 hertz Dell. I think they have 244 hertz Dell. Go with the Dell for 144 hertz. It's a VA panel, vertical alignment, perfect, doesn't shift colors, unlike Twisted Pneumatic. Twisted Pneumatic TN panel shifts colors. It's not good for the surround sound. I mean, for the surround monitors. So if you want to use surround monitors, guys, avoid Twisted Pneumatic TN panels. Use VA panels. Because if you're going to do a Infinity surround monitors, triple monitors, or I don't know how many you're going to put, use a VA panel. Don't use the Twisted Pneumatic TN panel. I don't recommend that. But yeah, Dell, go with the Dell, man. 144 hertz refresh rate. Honestly, you don't need more than 144 hertz. 144 hertz, it's blazing fast with that 0 millisecond response time. It's blazing fast. Snake, Liquid, no, Liquid, it's you. Otacon, why is Liquid over here? I never thought I'd see a Liquid. I thought he died at the Zanzibar. Nowhere. No, he died at, wait a minute. Shadow Moses. No, it can't be. All right, guys, I got one more question for you. One more question. No, it cannot help you with that. Ah, you're supposed to do that. I'm the snake. You're supposed to do that for me. Do I think we'll ever get a new Metal Gear? I don't know, man. That's up to Konami. Konami will have to make that decision. Thanks to Konami, I don't think we'll not see Metal Gear for a long, long time, dude. Thanks to Konami. You know what I mean? So we'll never see that for a long time now, man. So all right, so that's it. Yeah, but if it's not from Kojima, it doesn't matter. If it's not from Kojima, then it's not good. If Konami, here's what I want to say before I end this live stream. The only decent thing that Konami should do is have a meeting with Kojima, Hideo Kojima, and then they should sit down, they should talk about it, and they should find some compromise to make some kind of a deal, make some peace, and then work on a new project for Metal Gear. I think they should do that with Hideo Kojima. They should approach Hideo Kojima, and I'm pretty sure Hideo, it's open for negotiations, talks. It might take a while, but the problem is they're not even talking. They're not even thinking about sitting down to talk with Hideo Kojima. Like, that's how bad it is. And I think it has to do with the CEO of Konami. I think maybe after the new CEO comes into a Konami and the new staff comes into Konami, I think we might see some compromise. They might come and approach Hideo, talk to Hideo Kojima, and then make some compromise. And I'm pretty sure Kojima Production will work with Konami again if the new CEO comes in. They make some compromise and they give Hideo Kojima all the tools necessary for him to make another Metal Gear game. Hopefully David Hayter will come back, which I'm sure he will come. But listen, David Hayter, it's on board. He'll come back. Doesn't matter. He said, dude, if they need me, just give me a call. I'm there. He said he'll do it. Right. Yeah, I'll do it. For $30 million. Mr4K, you seen the new Samsung QLED 8K TV that's coming? Yeah, it's Q900, Q9000 or something. Yeah, it's 88 inches. It's ridiculous. $20,000. Yeah, it's like buying a car. Like, you have to make a decision. Do you want to buy the car or do you want to buy the TV? Like, you have to make a decision. Hey, Brad, how you doing, man? I'm about to ready to close this stream to finish it up, but I'll let you ask me some more questions, guys. I'll give you 5 minutes to ask me some more questions. The mobs, if you found it for, is it 55 inch? $1,300 plus tax. You're looking at North American here tax. Let me calculate that. $1,300. You're looking at 1,300. It could go up to 1,400, dude. You know, the taxes here in the United States are a little bit higher now, so it could be 1,400. You could be looking at 1,400 for that price. So even for 1,400, that's okay. It's all right, as long as you don't go above 1,500. If you go above 1,500, then, and I'm saying, okay, then you should think about Q8FN. If you're gonna be moving above 1,500, but 1,400, is that the limit? That's fine, dude. 1930E, it's still great for that price, you know. You know what I mean? So it's not bad at all. All right, guys, you got some more questions. This is it. Oh, that's ridiculous, dude. New York taxes are just like, in New York, it's really expensive to live in New York. You got to pay a state tax. I believe there's a city tax. Property taxes, obviously. All of that stuff is just ridiculous, man. New York is just expensive to live out there, dude. It's freaking expensive, dude. And in California, forget about it, dude. California is like ridiculous. Not a problem. All right, guys. I get time for one more question. Time for one more question. I think I answered pretty much everyone's questions here on the episode 5. Pretty cool episode. You guys were really on point asking questions. I like that. You know, I'm glad that you guys stayed away from asking me personal questions, because I try to keep this strictly a tech questions, you know. Yeah, Crutchfield's good, man. I think in New York, there's a bunch of Crutchfields out there. I think if you live in New York City, you don't have to, you can just walk to the store. They got a bunch of them in there, like in Brooklyn. And even in New Jersey, they got them. But I think in Brooklyn and then Queens, they got them, dude. They got Crutchfield. I think they have them there, dude. I'm pretty sure. All right, Brad. If you have a question, Brad, I can answer that. One more question for you guys, and after that, I gotta run. I might do some stream maybe later on. We might do some Black Ops Battle Royale. All right, other than that, guys. All right, that's it. I think I answered everyone's questions, man. I think I extended this for 2 hours. You know. Don't know. I don't know if it's been addressed. Question about Xbox One issue and Dolby Vision compatibility and short list of televisions. That's something Most Wanted I have to look into. I haven't done much of a research on that, so I got to look into that. As soon as I do some more research and find out more about that and do some tests, I will definitely let you know. You know. Thank you, Apex. Appreciate it. I'm thinking about buying TCL 43424. What are your thoughts on it? Beats, it's an entry-level TCL. It's okay. Don't expect, you know, the HDR to be that great. Don't expect uniformity to be that great. It's okay. You get what you pay for, you know. It's not that great. I'll be honest here. I don't want to BS you, dude. I just want to tell you, you're going to be disappointed. I'm sorry, brother. Because you're getting a low-end TCL TV. It's just not that good. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not here to lie, to sell snake oil, you know. Thank you. Let's see what else we got. Thank you, Expert Joey. Have I tried Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mr. Kojer Neighborhood? No, not yet. I'm thinking about, I don't know, maybe if I'm going to have time to try it this month. Maybe next month, November. Because there's so many games coming out. There's so much stuff I got to do, comparisons. I'm still kind of behind on doing all of these things. So I don't know if I'll have a chance to do it. You know, there's so many games coming out. Even WWE, it's out, dude. Even WWE, it's out, and they didn't even get a chance to do that. And then you got the big one coming out a week from now. You know, the Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's tough. They put all these games together in 1 month. Reynold, how you doing, Reynold, man? You always come in when I finish my stream, dude. I find it hilarious. Hey, Reynold, how you doing? I will sign, actually. I use the magic marker, fluorescent magic marker, and I'll sign. I'll say Mr4K Upscaler, and then my name, my signature on it. So you'll see it with a gray fluorescent magic marker that I have, and it's going to be always there. I already did that on my Alienware laptop. I use a fluorescent magic marker. I signed my name. So whenever I do a giveaway on my Alienware, you guys will have that. All right, so let's see what else we got. Apex Production. Yeah, you're right about, yeah. What they did to Hideo Kojima was a disgrace. And hopefully the new CEOs of Konami Japan will compromise, will do some formal apology, will have some talks with Hideo Kojima, and hopefully they'll be able to, maybe in PlayStation 5 2025, 2026, or 2028, or 2027 maybe, we'll see a true sequel to Guns of the Patriots, to find out what happened to Snake, and have a true sequel to Guns of the Patriots after the Guns of the Patriots and Metal Gear Solid 6. Hopefully, I keep my finger crossed, hopefully that'll happen. I would love to see that happen, but right now, as long as they have this CEO and this staff of Konami right now, that's not going to happen, guys. Okay? So that's it. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, I know. It was horrible. It was disgrace. It was like vomiting disgrace what they've done to that guy. I mean, he has every right to be upset, to be pissed off. I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, anyone would be pissed off. That's his baby. Konami, it's a Konami because of him. If it wasn't for Hideo Kojima, Konami wouldn't be what it is right now. The money they made off of Kojima and Metal Gear franchise, it's ridiculous. All right? All right, one more question. Would I give you a PlayStation 4? Well, I don't know. If we reach 100K, if we reach 100,000 subscribers, dude, I'm up for anything. You know? If we reach 100K, imagine if we reach 100K next year. Like the October next year, we reach 100,000. Oh, you guys see some cool giveaways. Some cool giveaways. All right, one more question. What's the worst 4K TV you've seen? All right, I'll answer this one more question, and that's that. The worst 4K TV I've seen. Oh, God. I think it's by Hinson's. The Hinson's? Yeah, it was like Walmart 43-inch Hinson's. First of all, what are you going to do with a 43-inch, man? That's not good enough for 4K. It was like 43-inch Hinson's in Walmart for like $3.99, and it was just horrible. Bad. Laggy. Horrible bleeding light. Just poop. It was a poop TV. Caca. Poop TV, man. Horrible. I can't remember the model name. It was in 2016, Hinson's. It was horrible. It was it was like right after Black Friday. I was in Walmart, and I saw this TV from Hinson's. Is that what I pronounce it? Hinson's? Horrible. Like my Vizio M55C2 blows away that television. My M55C2 blows away that television. Poop TV on sale. All right, Expert Joey, Reynolds, Apex, everyone. Awesome questions, guys. First one to follow. Thank you, man, for stopping by. The reason I mention, not asking any personal questions, because I'm trying to really to keep this just strictly a tech live stream. You guys can ask me a personal question on Facebook, on a messenger, privately. You can ask me some stuff, but don't expect me to tell you everything, as you understand why, because I don't want people using that information, putting it out there for the wrong reasons. I have some haters out there, obviously, people who hate me, and they'll do anything they can to advertise me falsely. So I got to protect myself. But thank you all for understanding. Thank you for this live stream. I appreciate it. Pretty cool questions. Awesome. Like I said, am I going to ever do a podcast? I thought about it. I don't know. We'll see. I might ask Brian some questions about like what type of equipment I need to use and some other stuff and how the iTunes works with that. But I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Pretty cool. Awesome. Episode 5. We'll do this again on episode 6. And I'll catch you guys later. There might be a live stream of Battle Royale. Maybe. Just saying, maybe. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace and all that good stuff. Cheers. Otacon! Turn this off now. Turn it off now.